what you do is you follow a path that goes through all 48 states, it starts in Washington and it ends up in Florida. You roll the dice to get loaded. If you roll doubles, you don't get a load. Oops, we had a wreck. If, say, you roll a 7 on your road throw, then you count 7 state capitals over, and that's where you're going. You'd be going to Madison, Wisconsin. You fill out a simplified little log book, and you'll look down here at the load pay, and for a 7 you get paid $3,000, which you'll get when you get to Madison, Wisconsin, but you have to pay $1,000 up front for fuel before you start.
Okay.
Once you have your destination, then you roll the dice again to start your trip. If you land on a weigh station, you draw a weigh station card. They'll say either good to go or go to inspection.
Okay.
If you get inspected, they always find something wrong with you.
Okay.
And if you land on a weigh station and your logbook isn't filled up or isn't up to date, then you're fined a couple of $100.
Okay.
If you land on a My Truckin Luck spot and you draw one of these cards, and all kinds of fun things can happen with them.
I see. Rocks and road construction takeout windshield.
That's just one of them, but there are good things in there, like you can upgrade to a government load, which pays double.
Right, right.
Or you can upgrade to an oversized load, and that pays 1.5 times.
Okay.
We started out, we had a pallet business. We rebuilt pallets and sold them to companies, and we went to get our pallet wood. We started hauling things away from Idaho. We get the pallet wood and come back.
Okay.
And we just ended up getting our own authority and sliding into the trucking when our pallet sources dried up in eastern Idaho. We slid into the trucking. It was kind of an easy and natural move for us to become truckers. That's how we did it.
Okay. And how long has the trucking business been sort of the main thing for you?
Well, we started with our own authority in 1993, but we got completely out of the pallet business in about 2002. So we've been trucking full time since then.
Okay. You say we, you're talking about yourself and some of your sons?
Me and my sons. Yeah, I had 3 of my sons drive for me one time.
Okay.
One of them would drive during the summer while he drive for me during the summer to make money to go to school during the school year. Well, that happened about 2 years ago after I'd been watching a show on TV where somebody had developed a game for the situations on the TV show, and I got to thinking about trucking, and I just didn't know of any major thing out there that had anything to do with trucking. So I called my sons up and I said, let's see if we can make a board game about trucking. It's been about almost 2 years now in the development. Well, what I said first, I called my sons up and asked them to help me develop a board game. And I said, we need to come up with a really good game, a really good name for the game. About an hour later, my one son, Scott, calls up and says, Dad, it's got to be My Truckin Luck. I just laughed. I thought, yeah, you're right. So we developed the game. If you throw double 6s or 12 and land on a weigh station, it's like driving 12 hours in one day, which is illegal, and they've caught you.
Yeah.
So you're fined and you're parked for a day.
Okay.
But if you don't land on a weigh station, then you got away with it.
Okay.
But along the way, we've got accidents, we've got gas wars, windstorm in Wyoming, we've got traffic jam in California, snowstorms, hurricanes. If you land in Las Vegas, you have to stop and gamble. You throw the dice the first time, that's what you win, and you throw it the second time, and that's what you lose.
Okay.
And you just keep following the path and getting loads. And after the third person gets to Florida, the game's over, and you add up your money, and the one with the most money wins.
Good.